Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, we're going up to 70,000 this month. You can go ahead and hit subscribe. What I see here initially is a big crowd you're going to find yourself in. The first week seems like here there's an exchange happening between two people. This can be a conversation happening, and you can see the wheel, kind of looks like the wheel of a vehicle that we are staring at here. And this can be like two different heads actually discussing about this. A wheel, maybe, using it or guiding something to a certain place. It can be symbolizing that. I feel like here the first week you're going to maybe talk about that initially, discuss something with someone who might have control over on something that you guys are discussing. Maybe this can be like a business, this can be a relationship maybe, or a decision about family. You're discussing which way we're going to lead it to. And this is a balanced relationship. So I feel like you're going to come up with like a middle ground together, because what happens is when two person actually pulling from the different directions of a wheel, it can actually flip the vehicle over. So there's going to be an agreement happening at the end of the day. But it can take a while because it is actually like two people are not really on the same page currently. And the continuation of that, I see the crowd appearing here. There's a duck flying right there and reaching to a rose, a beautiful rose. A rose symbolizing maybe something that you would love to have. And the duck can be someone protective, loving, supportive of you, actually coming here to protect that thing that you would like to have. So this can be maybe a position that you want to be like promoted to, but another person might actually want to take that. And the duck can be symbolizing someone who has your back in your working space, and they're going to be actually telling, you know what, this is actually meant for this person, so do not give it away to anybody else. And this person is much more worthy and deserving of that. This can also be something maybe you want to purchase and somebody's actually putting it on the side for you. Someone who covers your back. I feel like this is eventually, the rose usually indicate emotional satisfaction, but I feel there is an energy of material satisfaction in it. Under all of that, I see this older gentleman's face right there. He is actually looking at the situation too, like the wheel situation. This can be someone old and wise who actually has an idea of who should be taking on the wheel. And quietly, this person is going to walk into the situation, you may be even realizing, because they're coming from like unexpected place. This person is going to show up and make a decision, or maybe help this situation to resolve. Okay, another thing I see here mentioned, there's a crowd right there. There's a person with a big hat, top hat, but this can be symbolizing a Taurus, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be an authoritative figure. So at the end of the day, in this crowd, there might be like an authority rising here. And this is a beautiful crowd, but I feel like this is kind of like a kid's birthday party type of a crowd here. People are having fun, they're enjoying themselves, but nobody wants responsibility, and everybody's actually minding their own thing. And kind of like fun, chaos in a fun environment. And there is a person coming up here. This can be you as well, okay? I know you're Sagittarius, I know you're fire sign, but it doesn't matter. Like, you can claim your power, you can claim your like a higher power, and you probably have the skill set to manage people and tell them to, okay, now it's time to just be quiet and listen to the guidance. Okay, and I feel like you're going to put these people into an order. They're going to follow that order, that rules that you're laying down. And I feel like because there's a lack of head, there's a lack of leadership here. And you're going to be given the opportunity to take charge and you will. And there is also, I feel like you might be also in the spiritual authority here, and afterwards there's a lion's head, a Leo actually shows up here as the physical authority. And the physical authority can be like a masculine figure actually putting these people in order, and with you. And but I feel like with a spiritual sense, you have the real power to move these masses to a certain direction. I see there's a couple here, kind of looks like a wedding scene, maybe like the vows are being spoken. There's like lantern type of like a little shape in between them. So this can be also happening in a party environment. Another thing popped into my head, maybe you're doing event planning, and this can be an event that you're planning that people are actually all over the place, that you're going to put them in an order. This can be a wedding that you're going to be attending. Again, maybe this is something that you're happening for you, or for you in the sense of you are the bride, the groom, or you are a part of the family, or maybe you are like the one who actually puts these people in order. Okay, and the lantern is a very positive sign. Lantern can be seen as like a wish actually being sent to the creator. Okay, and the thing is, there's something called surrender and letting the higher power take control of the desire and deliver us in the highest and best possible way. And this can be also like a couple's energy that you're using to maybe release a desire to the higher power so you can receive it in the best possible way. And but the thing is here, overall, I see there's a dominance that you're exerting. You're going to be really powerful, and it doesn't have to be like, a powerful doesn't mean brute force. The powerful is going to be, I feel, the spiritual energy powerful. You're actually, your vibe is so high, the people really want to be around you, want to listen to you here. I see a legal paper appearing. A legal paper can be a legal contract. There's a pathway opening right next to it. There's a letter M as in Matthew, Mary, mountains, Amanda can mean someone's first name or the last name, can be in the name of someone that you're planning to travel. And the legal paper can be your good to go paper. This can be like a financial means or a contract you're going to be receiving, a visa you're going to be getting. The pathway is opening. It's not too far away. The far away pathway is opening. It has some time. You might receive the news from that, like the outside source, a couple, maybe a little later than that. Okay, there is a male figure here. There's like, you can see hair, the nose here. This person has like an outside shell and inside of themselves, and I see there's also a mountain inside of their head as well. A mountain can be indicative of this person maybe is used to get challenged all the time, or used to getting challenges all the time. And they're standing on your pathway. So this can be someone that you're going to maybe convince that the things are going to be easy. This can be someone in your life. But I see a wishing bone here. Wishing bone indicates that a wish will be fulfilled. The things are going to be flowing easily and effortlessly. And the thing here may be actually convincing this person that everything is going to be okay. Hop on board. And this can also be your energy. Maybe you have certain desires, wishes, and there are things that they can be fulfilled easily, but maybe you are not used to getting those kind of things easily. That's why you are actually looking for the challenges in the mix. But the thing is, the challenges are not going to show up. What's going to show up is right behind you here, the wishing bone, wish fulfillment. The things are flowing in the easiest possible way. Okay, and this is the springtime. We had solar eclipse, full moon, the new moon energy. It's actually the best time to plant the seeds of your desires. I see there's a dog right there. Dog indicates your desires are loyal to you. They want to be with you. They want to flow into your life. So, like focusing towards, focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want is actually going to bring those desires faster into your life during this timeline. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see a very light energy, guys. Like, there's a beautiful crowd here. You might even find yourself inside of a crowd. It doesn't have to be specifically a wedding, a crowd of people that really loves and appreciates you, your natural element, basically now natural environment. Your desire coming really fast, it seems like here, and this is even like and from an unexpected source. There's a second thing coming forward here for you. Your energy field is intact, but there are two fields, there are two walls that you have built very strongly, and this can be like expansion can take time because maybe you are judgmental towards the things coming. Maybe you are actually trying to find the flow in the blessing. Maybe something is coming and you're, instead of just being focusing on the grace, the gratitude, gratefulness, and thankfulness, you're focusing on like, okay, the things went so far so good. I wonder where it's gonna get messed up energy. And what happens is when you look for fault, you will find it. So that's why the walls are up high, which is something that I feel like the whole collectively as a collective energy we have here. But you are actually giving it maybe within the second, the third and the fourth week of the month, you might actually lower them down a little bit, lower the shields down, which will really help with the expansion and bring new energies into your life. I see someone here, the women, she has like a flower crown above her head. There's the bow and arrow. This is your energy. I feel like this is you. The feminine side indicates, the women indicates this is your creativity. Okay, you're going to be cultivating your creativity and you're raising up your bow and arrow. There are question marks next to you. So I feel like here, instead of having like a clear judgment on certain things, maybe you are actually saying, okay, like for example, coal is black. Coal is always going to be black. It's never going to get into another color. That's actually like a judgment. So, but when you burn the coal, it can get turned into red. And then when it turns to ash, it can turn into gray. It can change. Okay. So I think there's like a saying, the change is the only thing that cannot change on the planet Earth. So I feel like here you are actually like, claiming something, desiring something, but you have questions about it rather than having judgments about it. Like maybe you're feeling like you want to have certain things. Maybe so far you had judgments about certain things, and now it's time you're releasing those judgments and you're starting to ask, how can I make this happen? Rather than it will never happen. I'm not that lucky, which I feel like the Sagittarius, you're one of the luckiest signs on the zodiac. And like there's a saying in my language, we say that cats always fall on their all fours, and like Sagittarius have that energy as well. Like you're always like grounded. You always find a way to be saved. Okay, like as a term here. So or like get the best thing possible for yourself. It seems like here at this time there are timelines that you might have to have judgment in certain things. Okay, maybe there's a person that you're feeling their energy is not good for you. It's good to have certain like following that intuitive guidance and saying no thank you. But I feel like this moment is not that moment. This moment is a newness moment. New energies are flowing into your life. So having some question marks at the end of your sentences will open up and bring up the better possibilities into your life. Okay, let's dive into the tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that one. And we're going to be looking what's coming your way. By the way, this is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if you have like Sagittarius in your chart, you can go ahead and watch the other signs as well. That will give you like a full scope and different, perspectives on the other side. Let's get to the tarot now. Okay. This is yourself currently. Strength come forth here. We have the Leo. Okay, I feel like you might have Leo on your chart, or because we have the Lion in the cups. So this can be you're being tested, your strength, maybe whatever that you're going through at this moment. I'm trying to say this is a bird. Okay, flying through. We have a massive pillar. This is a Roman pillar looking beautiful right there. So you're standing strong. Okay, at this moment, this is yourself currently. You are standing strong. You're in the right place in the right time, and everything that you're experiencing is actually adding more onto your strength. And so this might even require you to take some, you see the hand is actually reaching to the lion. You might have to take some like courageous steps in the next couple days, in a couple of weeks. But the thing is, you are at this moment in a very powerful moment in your life. Okay, maybe you might be going through things, but there is a lesson there that is going to make you stronger. Okay. Let's see, main theme of the month. We have Ace of Worlds, Ace of Pentacles. You might actually receive new financial opportunities here. Is this the Venus? This is the Venus. This is something else, I think. We have the Sun, World. Okay, this is World too, but this is, difference. We have the Moon right there. So basically, and then there's a beautiful field of flowers on the background. Basically, the main theme of the month is going to be money, success, appreciation, maybe even appreciating your life. When the abundance comes to it, you're going to feel that gratefulness. Okay, so there's a material satisfaction happening this month, and you will be receiving those gifts very gracefully as well. 4 of Wands is you should embrace it. Victory, freedom. You see the obelisk right there. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that they actually figured out under the pyramids, they have this kind of like obelisks, like this is like different structures they are actually placed down there. So this is a moment of power that you should be embracing. You're going to have a great victory. There's going to be a financial opportunity coming your way, and the strength that you gathered along the whole these years are going to be extremely useful in your process, and you're going to have some sort of like a celebration here. The 4 of Wands is what you should be embracing, though. If you are like, okay, this is something that I achieved, now let's jump into the next adventure. And if you are actually skipping through that, you're not embracing your victory, you're not celebrating yourself, you're not actually crossing the finish line and giving yourself a moment to breathe, this can tire you. Maybe you're going to get to a point that, okay, why am I even doing this? I'm like tired all the time type of energy you might dive into. So embrace your victories, enjoy yourself. Even small achievements need celebrations this month. The action step you need to take is, we have 5 of crystals here. This is 5 of swords. Maybe there are actually people surrounding you, causing you to approach things in I feel like maybe a air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They are actually trying to win the war with like a brute force. That can be the thing. What the action step is, the death card on the shadow side, you might have to walk away from these kind of people, okay? You might have to maybe even tell them no. And if they are like, this can be your competition that you're dealing with. They are not really playing by the rules of, fairness, justice. So you're going to have some sort of like a fallout with this environment, okay? And when the opportunity comes forward and the Hermit comes ahead here too, like it's okay to fall apart, because this will also change your perspective about certain things. You're going to get back into your shell. You're going to assess why you choose these people. This can be business partners that you're working together with. They don't have ethical guidelines when they're treating people, when they're doing things, and that will really change your perspective when you cut the relationships with them. And this can create like a confused moment for a while. We have 7 of Cups here. Maybe you're going to be given many maybe you're afraid to walk away from that, but it seems like you're going to have a lot of choices in front of you that can actually scare you a little bit. I have the Devil coming forward here, Devil's play. That can put you in the mood of maybe even like overthinking. Am I doing the right thing? Let's see. Eventually, Sage of Worlds. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is something that you're planting in your future, okay? You're actually going to be securing your future when you walk away. Let's see, we have Ace of Crystals. Ace of Swords is actually the brilliance, the smartness, good ideas coming to you. This is the divine guidance here. So if you're in the crossroads and you're not really getting along with certain people, this is going to be a process. It's not going to be you walking away from them and everything is going to be fine next minute. It's going to be like you going back into your shell, maybe reassessing things, maybe feeling regret. Oh, I shouldn't have walked out. But then you're going to start seeing all those seeds that you planted growing. And maybe let's say this is like a situation that you have partnership, you're selling a product, and you're afraid that people are not going to come to your energy. But the thing is, the Sage of Worlds is telling me it's like you're planted your seeds very well, and your mind is in the right place, and your heart is in the right place, and you're making the right choice, and you're going to be collecting those fruits of your hard labor, and like your ideas in the right place. And the Six of Wands is going to be your victory, the divine message, even like supporting you. You're going to accomplish that victory that you are actually like you're deserving. Okay, maybe the people that you're with, or if this is a partnership, are not really thinking from an ethical perspective, and you do. We have the overall, your energy, your strength is going to be related to money. Money will be coming to you with coins. Ace of Worlds is a fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So main theme of the month is going to be related to money. And I feel like here, this is something that you're passionately attached to. A desire will come to life, and that will bring financial security, maybe a new opportunity into your life. When it comes to your, what you should embrace is celebration, sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. You can embrace that. It's okay. The action step, like I said, walking away from what doesn't serve you. A distant friend is thinking about you. Maybe if this person pops into your mind, go ahead and give them a call. A stubborn and aggressive person, maybe someone that you're walking away from, that can be representative of that as well. And target a goal-oriented person. I feel like here, you're not going to have initially your goal straight up, but when you walk away from this person, this situation that doesn't serve you, because it seems like waiting for news, package, and letter, this is going to actually keep you waiting for longer. If you wait an approval from a person or a situation, instead of just taking action, you're going to wait for longer. But when you are pointed to your target and you keep actually getting in touch with the inspirational people coming into your mind, they have a message for you, you're going to successfully overcome the problem. You're going to reach to your destination faster. Let's see, we have here, okay, warning, you have a problem either now or in the near future. I feel like the ideas are going to actually pop up as a divine guidance for you. Maybe even showing you what's happening here initially, but still something important such as new job or raise, you're going to get the success that you are actually after when you decide with your heart and follow your intuitive guidance. I'm going to look into the oracle now. We're going to see what's blocking these blessings to come into your life, how you can heal that one. Let's see. We have a shock here. Okay, maybe something sudden coming into your life, a sudden change or a sudden character change, because sometimes people that we think we know can turn around and act in a very unexpected way. And it seems like this is something you have experienced already, and that can create this blockage. Maybe you're in a shock, in a moment of freeze, and you're not being able to make any moves. Let's see what's going to heal that. Organized discipline. So what can heal that is basically, when I see this organized discipline, this kind of tells me like grabbing a pen and paper, start writing things down. Okay, making a list of things that you want to do in 5 years from now. Okay, maybe a year from now, 6 months from now, 10 days from now, a day from now. Everything, when you start organizing, then your mind, our subconscious mind, is a perfect machine. You don't even have to look at the list. Like, make a list for the whole week, and then your subconscious mind will pick it up, and without even realizing, you start completing those missions, and that will help you get over this shock moment and energy faster. This can even be something that caused by maybe someone betraying you, got shocked, and you're still in that point. And it seems like when you start organizing and putting your life in a disciplined structure, you're going to get over that situation. But this might require you to go to therapy, get some help. But at the same time, we are also living, okay? Not like, for example, that just reminds me of like the soldiers coming back from the war. I know they need therapy. They need to go to therapy, but the therapy cannot last for 24/7. They have to come back into their lives. So they need to adjust into certain things. So that kind of like organizing their life can give them a sense of security. Okay. I know I'm not an expert on that. This is something that I watched back in the day. But the thing is here, this can help you as well in this kind of like, this is the message coming forward in this process, okay? And the outcome is temporary obstacles are going to be removed, and you might retreat and start actually listening to what your true purpose is, which is a good sign as well. And we have a decrease happening in that shock. The shock will decrease and the great abundance eventually is going to show up in your life, okay? So it's going to be, again, we see the stages here. It's not going to be happening in like one rush moment. It is going to be like step by step, you adjusting into the new style, new life. Let's dive into your second oracle. This is your god or goddess, which will guide you. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Sagittarius now through unconditional love. Thank you. Let's see which one. We have Kama Deva. Oh, wow. The goddess, the god of love, come forth for you. Namaste Hema Garbhaya. Namaste Makara Davaja. Okay, I butchered it here, but this is your mantra. You can take a screenshot of that. There's a meditation here for you. Salutations to the Golden One, whose banner is the dolphin, O destroyer of Shambhala, husband of the goddess of sexual pleasure. Be kind to me. Okay, so blessings here. Freedom from desire, success in love or romance, enhance performance, ability to amuse and make people laugh. Okay, so God of love is coming in here into your life to improve your material pleasures and also maybe even connect you with more joy and love. Maybe someone you would love to have in your life can show up with the energy of Kamadeva. Okay, let's see your color for this month. Which color do you need more? We have white, lighten up, okay? You can do your light meditations, wear more white, or maybe like focus on the lightness of the things rather than focusing on the negative side of the things, okay? Let's see your spirit animal. And then we'll finally pull your, we have the moth, which is the metamorphosis, the transformation, and the elk comes forth here too. We have an air and an earth animal for you. So the thing is, there's a transformation happening here that is suggesting that you should actually let it happen so you can rise. And the elk energy will bring stability and resilience into your life. And this can also be someone showing up with a father energy, supportive, kind, and consistent and coming up to support you. It doesn't have to be someone coming as like a human being. This can be like a spiritual support that you're going to receive as well. Okay, when you see maybe like a picture of an elk, or like maybe when you're watching TV, jumping between the channels, you might see a little elk in between. That can be also a reminder for you that you're fully supported by the planet, okay? The planet Earth, as well as the creator of all that is. We have your affirmation here. When I am patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Exactly. Here, basically, the message is beautiful. It says here, you are always supported. Maybe if you are feeling a rush, this is basically telling you, do not feel that, be patient. Know that everything is already being arranged the way it is going to work for your highest good, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.